Come on, everybody get set, let's go. It's the next episode. It's the Premium Pete Show. News, interviews, all of the info. Listen up, it's the Premium Pete Show. If you want the scoop in the low, down low, listen to the show, cause Milk said so. Fuck what you heard, better act like you know. Miss Lissa knows. It's the Premium Pete Show.
You now tuned into Miss Lish. You can't miss this. Body on point, Miss Thick. Pussy got the juice, Mystic. Dave Chappelle swag, I'm rich, bitch. Feeling so fucked up, doing shots, yeah, don't throw up. No chasers, no mixers. What's this elixir? Got me blinded by these flickers as we posing for these pictures. Bitches really think they cute. I think they goggles filled with liquor. Hey, mister, get in this. I'm single, no misses, no side chick. I'm a temptress. I know you like this. I got your interest. Ha! Spit that gorilla flow. Got the monkey bars. Not the token rap, bitch. I'm a Metro card. You can't swipe my swag. I turn styles hard. I move too fast. You in the past. Look your styles. Wash. Look like you stepped out the bathtub. I see mad suds. Being whack sucks. Looks like you know too much about that. That sucks. You the type to bag niggas. They bag us cause we the bad us.
Yo, listen, I have stepped out the bath with suds.
You wash, my nigga.
I thought Terrell Suggs was going to get name checked this time.
Who?
Terrell, no.
Who?
He's a football player.
I was born in the 90s.
He's a football player. Listen,
I'm sorry, I was born in 1992.
Internets, I don't know if, first of all, welcome back to another episode. I don't know if you did those bars before, but they were still fire. So if we did refurbish them and bring them back again,
if I did refurbish them, internets, I'm on my Kanye shit. Remember when he ran through everybody's show talking about he got Miracle Whip? Here y'all go. Hit it.
Listen, there it
Until
goes.
the album comes, y'all gonna get the same songs because shit must be easy. Y'all gotta pay for that.
Listen, when is this mixtape going to be coming out?
Since I am a Knowles, I'm just gonna drop it. Like I can't give y'all no date. Just stay tuned.
Okay. Shit Must Be Easy, Volume 1, coming out by Miss Lissa Knows. I'm going to executive produce it. Dallas Penn is going to...
How about you going to executive produce it and you asking when's it happening?
Well, that's what happens with, you don't know.
That's not executive producer.
Yeah, you can't... Listen, with Miss Lissa, she's not going to tell you. You understand? You don't know this shit.
And you're not executive producing.
Then what the fuck am I doing?
You just fucking sitting here.
Okay, no problem. Dallas Penn's in the building.
He gonna do a couple of interludes. It's actually gonna be executive produced by Ted Smooth.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll do the ad-libs, okay?
Yeah, a couple of ad-libs over here.
I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I need that. I wanted you to do like an intro. Because the whole thing with Shit Must Be Easy is that it's not easy. Like, when you do something seamlessly, it looks easy and everybody thinks they could do it. I make things look easy. So that's what it is.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. This person we're going to bring on to the show, I like the dude's journey. It's funny how like you see somebody from another place, right? Flint, Michigan, right? I grew up in Brooklyn, but you relate to so much stuff that they have been through. Sometimes you become a product of your neighborhood, but then you also learn how to make it out and really just turn the table.
Right.
Now, I'm probably not going to say your name right, okay?
Try.
But we're going to get it together.
Right.
Internets, we're going to let you tell a little bit about who you are. I'm like, man, I got to get his name wrong. Jaquavis Coleman?
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Help me say it better. Jaquavis? Is it Jaquavis?
It's Jaquavis.
Okay. I know you say Quavo, but if I say Quavo, they'll be like, oh, shit, the Migos is there?
Hell no.
But listen.
We got people that actually read in the building today.
Oh, man.
And write.
And he's from Flint?
Yeah, born and raised.
I should have known when you was drinking that water.
He was happy to see the clean water. Don't do that to him.
No disrespect. I've been riding for Flint though for a minute, man. I can't wait for Flint to get done right.
Bless.
Let me ask you something right off the bat. Right off the bat.
Uh-huh.
Something with everything that's going on with Flint.
Yeah.
And I know that they plan to fix it, but it's like over like a 10-year period or something like that, right? Didn't they like pass something, right?
It's a long journey.
Is this because is Flint in a poverty area? Is that everything in Flint, or there's rich places in Flint?
Nah. Everything is underneath the poverty line. Mm-hmm. But this problem, it isn't a fix quick thing, right? We have to literally replace every pipe under every house in the entire city. So imagine that. That's a lot of work, right? That's what we got to do, but we're going to do it. It's going to take a while.
The reason why I say that for is because I feel like sometimes I'll give example out in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
You know, I was out there and I passed by this, which I never even knew, Villanova.
Yeah,
And
Billy.
and fucking $20 million homes, and the streets was paved so well. Like when I drove, I was like, damn, this shit is beautiful. And then I went into another area, and I was like, ding, 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 and I was like, yo, is it like that because everyone's rich there? Like, and they wouldn't allow a pothole to be there. Yeah. And I don't know, and I'm just, that's why I'm just asking: is Flint not, you know, where it should, like if that was Villanova, if Flint was Villanova, would it be fixed already?
Yeah.
It would. It would. It's definitely a money thing.
Jaquavis, be honest now, because Detroit's got some wealthy stretches.
Absolutely.
Like Detroit's got that island that they basically they won't even let you cross the bridge.
Yeah.
If they think you ain't got enough money.
Yeah, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they won't even let you cross the bridge there. So I mean, Flint is a town that in the 50s and the 60s, when the auto industry was
booming.
It was a boom town.
Absolutely.
So it was a boom town, and I mean for working class people, because this country right now, working class people, they don't have too much light. There's not too much light for them.
No.
Unless you're making missiles somewhere, or maybe making some planes somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, but otherwise, I mean, what do working class people do in this country now?
Yeah. Well, everything went overseas, and Flint kind of had his fall when GM kind of closed down. We sent all the jobs overseas, so the economy crushed at a rapid pace. But I talk low. My fault.
That's all good.
You know, I don't really talk
You
too
R&B
loud.
singer on low.
Nah, I'm just small. But we just
Detroit player.
Nah, I mean, like Flint, like we don't really have that divide. You know how like you go to a city, you say, yo, this where the Jewish people live, this where the blacks, where the whites. We all together, man. We respect real. We respect loyalty. That's why when people come to the city, they feel like they're at home. Even though we at the bottom, we got that love. It ain't no dividing in us. I got some. Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Nah, I know some white boys that'll knock your block off, as well as some people that look like me do the same thing. That's what my city about.
Do you still live in Flint?
Chicks in Flint that will knock you.
Yeah,
First of all,
they'll set you up. They do all that.
I tell someone Pete loves to steal my story.
Yeah, all right, let me hear
Real
it.
talk.
Which one?
All right.
I'm in Cancun, Memorial Day weekend, All-Star Fiesta,
All right.
1996.
Okay.
So, got my pocket dug by a chick from Flint.
Yeah.
All right?
We'll give it
She
up,
was
baby.
Pretty, though.
Yeah.
She was pretty, though, but when I woke up in the morning, man, I was light.
Yeah, y'all New York niggas too slow for us, man.
Hey.
Get you, man.
She got me.
It's all
She got me.
good.
I'm not mad, though.
Yeah.
But I was like, and I talked to her, too, and she told me she was from Flint. And I should have known better.
She just taught you a lesson. Now you got to stay on point. You know what I'm saying? You just got to stay on point. Look at it as a lesson.
Where were you when you just found out about, you know, Flint and the waterway? Who found out like first? Like,
Well, you know what, man? I'm from there. My mama lived there. My aunts, my
They
little
still live
sister.
there.
Yeah, it's like we been new. Y'all found out maybe 3 years ago, but we've been going through this for the last 6 years, maybe. You know, lead in our water. Can't really keep that a secret when little girls' hair falling out at a rapid pace. You're like, oh, yo, baby girl, why your hair look like that? Yo, well, you know the water. Whoop-de-whoop. So at that point, we wasn't really educated enough to know that the lead was causing that. Test scores began to drop at a rapid pace. So we always knew. Some scientists, I don't want to misquote her name, but she kind of brought it to light. This is why this is happening. And we had to come to the harsh reality that we've been drinking lead for years.
Damn.
Yeah, so.
Do you have anything that you feel like was a result to you? Like, do you have any like ailments or?
No, not me personally, because I'm grown and it really affects children because they're in their sponge years and their developmental. Yeah. So, I mean, I've been moved out of Flint, but I have family there. So, you know, we always knew drink bottled water, boil your water. But,
you know, I remember you saying that your mother was taking showers with bottled water.
Yeah, well, not taking showers with it, but yeah, bathe with it. You know, we boil water, throw it in the tub.
Well, I didn't know. I thought maybe somebody just holding a bottle over as she.
Nah, man. Come on, G.
Yeah.
Nah. But it just something. It's like everyday life, right? And it's so crazy because I remember I don't know how many years ago, a politician got on TV. A motherfucker knew it was lead in the water. You hear me? He drunk the water. Like, everything's fine. If it wasn't, I wouldn't do it. Grab the water, drunk it on national TV. Well, local TV at that time. So think about a young, uneducated mother seeing their governor drink the water. All right? He says Gucci is Gucci. We're going to drink it.
Right.
Now, we went another year drinking the same shit.
And
You
you
understand
know
what
he
I'm
had a
saying?
separate cup.
Yeah, come on, man.
They gave him that McDonald's cup, the fake water.
Yeah. I hate to talk about this shit because, my people's still there.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, my niece's hair just now growing back.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Little girls, I know your hair is not everything. For a boy, it ain't shit. You get a boy hair, you get a fade, it's done. But a girl to have a patch in their hair, you got to understand the scrutiny they go through. Because they base their self-worth off of how long their hair is or how pretty their hair is. And half your shit off. Shit is like...
Does your family want to move out?
Yeah, well, I take care of all my family.
No,
so,
I don't doubt that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a way of life. Like,
Right.
it ain't like shit ain't all bad, but it ain't all good either. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people just not going to move. Like, you guys have relatives that's from a place.
They won't move out of Brooklyn.
Yeah, they're like, man, fuck it. I'm Brooklyn for life.
Yeah.
Right.
It don't matter what it is. They got a hurricane, got to take me out this month. And that's how it is in Flint.
Yeah, and and not to cut you off, but you say Flint, and you talk about the hood and growing up young and pushing stuff, and we'll get to that, But
Okay.
it's crazy too. Like a lot of neighborhoods that we live in, everyone wants to stay there just to show they're real.
Yeah.
To me, I always thought that the idea was to get up out of there.
But
Yeah.
that's just real. But I mean, to tell you the truth, where are you gonna go? Where are some folks going to go?
No, but what I'm saying is this: especially from a kid, if you're young, right,
Yeah.
and you're pushing, you're selling drugs, just say, the idea would be to sell enough drugs and then stop so you could open up a business. But nobody stops. Yeah. You understand? So another point I'll make to you is the idea is to make enough money to get the fuck up out of where you live in to put yourself in a better
all
spot.
right.
But we most never do it.
Yeah, but dig this. Think of the ideology of a hustler, right? So you say, like my OGs, right? Started hustling when they 15, right? So they get enough paper, they get a front where they say, I can buy a house. I got a 30-year mortgage, but I'm gonna knock it down in 15 years. So you hustling 15 years or doing whatever for 15 years. 35, you own this house. The logical thing is to move. But now you got a business that you opened up while you was hustling. You got a house that you paid for. And you spent your last 15 years hustling to get this house. It's not that easy to get up and leave. You know what I'm saying? You got a couple kids. You might got 2 baby mamas. So now it's like, okay, I got to move, but I want my babies to move with me. You got to move your baby mama. You got to move your other baby mama. It's like a trap. That's why they call it a trap. I come from the bottom. I'm going to tell you the real. They going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you that shit. It's like a whirlwind. Everybody want to get out. You want to move to Miami, get fat, right? That's the dream. But once you start living life,
Life comes at you fast.
it comes at you very fast. And you can't move. You got a baby right here. You got a baby right there. And if you a good father like me, I ain't going to leave my babies. My babies ain't going to never be more than 30 miles away from me until I die. You hear me? So I know it's other real niggas that think like me. So it's easy to get trapped in that. And you paying on a house, you don't got to pay no more rent for the rest of your life. You said. But you want to start over and pay a mortgage or
Right.
rent,
Now, just to reintroduce people who are listening,
Yeah.
it's not like they just tuned in now, but
Yeah.
but I always love to reintroduce somebody. Shout out to Hove. You're an author, right?
Absolutely.
Also an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What are some other things that you could tell the people what Jaquavis Coleman is?
Okay. Well, I'm a New York Times bestselling author.
How many times?
Ooh, 7 or 8. But I wrote 45 books along with my wife.
God damn.
And what's your wife's name?
Ashley Antoinette. My heart. I dream about her in colors that don't exist.
Come on
That's
now
my
with
best
this
friend.
love talk. Yes.
Right. It's just my
Yes,
dog.
yes, and yes.
Yeah, that's my woman. And I'm an executive producer at Warner Brothers. I'm a executive producer at NBC.
And you've executive produced things that have actually come out.
No, it's coming. I just got this deal maybe 6 months ago.
Okay.
I got both of them in the same week.
Executive producing, okay?
Yeah.
Shit coming out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, executive producing.
I'm learning.
don't know when
First
she's
of
coming
all,
out.
this guy said NBC and Universal, not Shit Must Be Easy.
Yeah.
Mixtape
Don't
volume.
don't
I'm
try
sorry.
to discredit my shit because
Yeah,
you don't have the information.
I'm sorry.
Don't knock the product.
Okay,
You know.
I'm doing some shit with NBC too.
Okay.
Shit.
Shit. I see.
Niggas be cuffing. Hello,
You hear me?
at NBC.
I like her.
So, man, I tell you, it's beautiful to have people involved. Like all of us here that have some type of comedy spin on it. Because talking about that Flint shit really made me feel
I did get a little sad.
a certain
like, I'm
way
not
for a
even
second. So I'm glad we're
I hate
able.
talking about it.
No, I
man.
know, but it must be
I hate-
talked about.
yeah, I hate
you know what I
talking.
mean? Like
My voice get the crack.
It
and I
did.
get.
And that's why I was choking up for you. Like I was like, damn, man.
I
like,
love Flint.
How do you? Okay, you wrote all these books. Is
Yeah.
it because you grew up in a place like Flint where you've seen
man.
so much shit and it just made you want to write?
Yeah, listen, Pete, man. I grew up in the hood like everybody else, right? And I used to go through shit, bad shit, lights cut off, roaches, rats, mama a crackhead, daddy doing drugs. Having I used to have to. One day I wear my pants creased. One day I iron out the crease. One day I cuff them, hoping nobody don't talk about me.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
On your Marge
Yeah.
Simpson shit.
Absolutely. So, like, I used to get mad at that shit. I used to ask God, like, man, why all this shit happening to me, man? I'm bummy, man. My mama got to cut my hair because we don't get $10 haircuts. That's $10 that can go in the pot. But as I got older, I understood that he was just giving me the stories.
Right.
And people ask me, how you write so many stories? Because I done lived 50 lives. I done did all that shit. And I'm just thankful for it.
How hard was it growing up with your mother being, addicted to drugs? I know you say crackhead and we talk about full blown like
Yeah, I love my mama to death.
Sure, I'm sure.
And I take care of her to this day. It's my baby. I never want to kick her back in, but it is what it is. She was smoking dope all my life.
Even though she was a crack fiend mama, she always was a black queen.
That's why Tupac is
mama,
always my favorite
okay?
rapper.
What did come on.
Yeah.
What did that teach you as like a young age?
Well, it just grew me up a little bit quicker. You know what I'm saying? It taught me to be a man earlier than what I was supposed to did. That's why I hated my childhood, because I ain't have one.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I
you
hated
know
it
what?
because it wasn't there.
You know what? You got kids, right?
Yeah.
You get to give that to them.
Absolutely, and I never stumble.
Yeah.
I work so hard. I'm going to retire when I'm 40, and not because I'm just saying it, because I'm going to work so hard, right? Because listen, people, they say life is short, but life is long. You got to live that motherfucker, right? And I'm not scared to die. It's 2 deaths, right? I'm scared of that second one, when somebody says your name for the last time. So I know if I want to live forever like that, I have to do incredible shit while I'm living.
Right.
So I'm going to work hard as I can, and I'm going to grind. And 40, I'm going to relax, and I'm going to spend it with my family, and we're gonna do everything. So that's
What's
my
your
goal.
writing process?
Like, I write fairly quickly. I actually take more time thinking about the plot than actually writing it.
Right.
Because my wife is a writer as well, so.
When you met her, was she a writer, or did you like kind of encourage that?
No, we met at a very young age. She was my girlfriend at 15.
Oh.
Yeah, and
So she was there for you when you were pushing.
absolutely. She got on the stove with me and everything.
Paper
So-
towel, bounty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dropping the ice in it.
Yeah.
Making it.
was
So,
a
Okay.
legit
Let's not
trap queen.
tell
Yeah.
everyone all the
Yeah.
details.
I don't know the recipe, so you said ice, paper towels, down. Hello.
nah, it just
Salt, little sasson.
yo,
Like
like
your writing process. what you
yeah,
said.
like I'm talking to the listeners, but I'm whispering to the hustlers.
Of course.
So they know what I'm saying. and my wife, like, people don't understand, like, cooking dope is a science. It's a science project. And, like, say, Pete, you on the stove, I'm on the stove. Your shit might come back better. We
Sure.
got the same amount. We came off the same bag. But if your cadence different, your shit will come back better. The way you work your wrist, the timing, you drop in the ice. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Look at the
She-
flick of the wrist. Yeah.
So she just had, for some reason, man, her shit came back butter every time. I tried to do the microwave thing. I couldn't fuck with her, so that was her job.
Now, it's crazy because when you get a girl hooked onto the fast lifestyle, it's so amazing for you to take that into a legit lifestyle and her to, because you have to sacrifice a couple of things in the beginning at least.
Absolutely.
To do a positive lifestyle and do shit for real. But get back to your writing process. More importantly, let us know and let the internet know.
Okay.
Because I'm clueless. And I think this is a world we live in where more people are doing more. Like, a lot of people are writing books now.
Yeah.
More than ever.
Yeah.
And people are like, I'm gonna write a book. How do you speak about your writing process? But more importantly, how do you get a book published or distributed? Like, how does that even work?
I haven't. I have an incredible story, but me getting published isn't one of them. We sent our book in. 4 people called back. That's
You
it.
kind of like just shop it to different
Yeah,
publishing houses, and
Right.
then whoever bites.
Yeah, we went to the bookstore. We flipped the book around. And back in the day, I don't know if they do it now, but they used to have the
Like
address,
Random House and
the phone number.
Yeah.
So we called those numbers. We sent our book to the address.
Resourceful.
We just did it the old school way. And I always tell people, if you good, they'll come to you.
Right.
We just put our all into the work, and they came. So I don't really got no incredible story about getting signed. We just put our all into that.
Was that your first book that got picked up, or was it like, how many books did it take for you to get picked up?
Yeah, our first book got picked up.
Okay.
Yeah. We never been.
And what was the name of that book?
Shut down.
Dirty Money.
Dirty Money.
Dirty Money. Our first book.
Now, a lot of books you wrote, like name some of the most popular ones.
Wow. The Cartel.
Cartel, yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Supreme Clientele.
Yo,
Dirty
that's
Money.
a lot. And in jail, those books live.
I know.
Let me tell you something. You ever heard? I know you didn't write this one, but I don't know if you remember, because you ever heard of? It's called Grimy or something like that.
Grimy.
It was a book called Grimy.
Yeah, I think I remember Grimy.
There was these books, made
Triple Crown.
And they were made and everybody in jail loved those types of books because it had the stories of a hustler and his lady, or just like a hustler's fall, a hustler's rise. But more importantly,
I hate to use the term hustler.
Yeah.
I like to use the term pusher.
Okay.
okay,
Peddler.
okay.
All right.
Peddler sounds
I'm,
like
I'm the oldest guy in the room, and growing up in the city, if you was a hustler,
Shyster, right?
well,
Yeah.
the hustler was like the young boys that didn't have no facial hair. That would stand on the corner,
I see what you're saying.
no facial.
Yeah.
Get picked up and
Yeah.
Well, it got
put
elevated.
baby powder on old men's nuts.
No. That
But
was
the pusher and the peddler, those are the cats that
okay.
you know,
They were making a move. Speaking
they
about
got the- what
pushing,
was
speaking about pushing and peddling.
Yeah.
You now do you have with YMCMB?
Yeah.
Right. What is? I didn't even know that Birdman and Slim have a book company. Or?
Yeah, they did. It's over now, but
So what was it called? YMCMB.
it was called Cash Money Content.
Okay.
And you know what, man? I want to say this. Like, a lot of people give Birdman a bad rep. So I want to use this opportunity to tell you that me and homie did good business. You know what I'm saying? We was, I remember they had a party out in L.A. and we was young. I was young. So me and my wife, we like, yo, we going to go to that party. We already signed. But we went into the party and I saw Slim Birdman. We was in VIP. I'm too young to be in the club. And they signed us. And I hear Slim. I'm like, man, hey, man, you might not know who I am. He's like, man, stop it. I read 1, 2, 3. I love your book. Actually, come over here with us. Boom. How you get out here, man? I said, yo, we paid to get out here. Yo, talk to the assistant, man. We're going to pay for all that. What y'all trying to do? I'm like, well, the cartel buzzing, man. We want to do a movie. All right. We sitting, we building. This Slim, all right? By the time I got home, I had an email from my agent said Slim wanted to option the movie. So to me, that's real.
Yeah.
Off of a conversation, he could have played me off like a little
Hollywood
nigga.
talk.
Yeah.
The industry shit.
Yeah, but he was on some real shit, like, because I know they get a lot of flack, and I ain't got nothing to do with none of the other shit.
Right.
But as far as my relationship with Baby and Slim, man, they kept it a buck with me, and they paid me swell. We did 3 books over there, Murderville 1, 2, and 3. They did very well. Our business ended. But, I can call Stunner right now. He gonna pick up Nephew. That's my guy, man. I hate when they talk shit about homie because he's solid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's good to hear that, because that was what I was going to ask you. Like, with people saying that, they take too much or basically.
But Pete, it's like the streets, right? You pay who you got to pay.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? If I get a bag from a square nigga, that's my bag now. Nigga, I see you in the street. So I don't want to speak on nobody else's business, but just being black and white, yo, you pay who you got to pay. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas you don't play with. You getting into a game and your paperwork ain't right, that's your fault.
Right.
Our paperwork was legit. Birdman said he gonna pay me on XYZ. He paid me on XYZ. My nigga. Now the other people, they get like their eyes get googly. They get around Birdman, number one stunner. You know what I'm saying? Paperwork might not be right. And it's, when it's time to get paid, your shit ain't right. He don't owe you. You pay who you gotta pay.
What would you take from Birdman? Anything that,
Nothing,
help
man.
you?
My old heads taught me, man. I was a grown man when I met Birdman. So I just respect him as a man. He did me right. And I wouldn't even speak on it, but he gets so much bad. I said, let me get this opportunity to spread positivity.
Sure. No, I respect
he did good
that.
by me, you know what I'm saying?
I respect that. And that's good to hear because, I think that people put one thing on you and try to make it everything.
Yeah.
So, that's good to hear. Now, you got a book deal with what's that book company called? Simon Schuster?
Well, I had a book deal with Simon & Schuster. They division called CHEA. But now I'm signed with St. Martin's Press.
Good job.
Yeah, man, just had a book that came out last week called The Streets Have No King, based on my life.
Now, how many books are you putting out? Like, you put them out one a week? Like, you
No,
doing a
about-
podcast of books?
No, yeah. I mean, we do like I said, my wife writes, I write, we write together. So we drop about 4 books a year, once every 3 months. And we've been...
Y'all share editing process? Because, writing is one thing, but then there's the editing process.
Yeah. Well, we have editors for that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We come up like our creative process, right? Me and my wife, our life is based around storylines and plots. So we go to the grocery store, we talk about plots. We go on vacation, we talk about murders, deception. When we get home, we put it on the whiteboard. Like chapter 1, this gonna happen. Chapter 2, this gonna happen. Chapter 3, right? We do the whole story. Now we go to the board and we reenact the draft. My wife liked to write about sex, so she said, "Yo, I got chapter 11. I want to write about the nigga getting murked, so boom, I got chapter 7."
Okay.
And we do that all the way to the end. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
and we always on point because it's an outline right there showing it.
Right.
Paint the picture for the people, who are listening. Like now that you're successful, are you doing this in an environment that allows you to be more creative?
Yo, Pete, it's beautiful because I get to write everywhere I go. Me and my wife take a trip once a month, right? It might only be a train ride to Chicago, which is like 3 hours away. Or we might go to the Bahamas. But we can bring our work with us, and we get paid for it. So we write, we have fun, we live. And we came from the life where we couldn't really relax. But this is like, it's heaven on earth because I'm with my best friend. Right, I'm making money.
It's crazy because even the New York Times magazine, they named you the most successful literary couple
in America.
How do you say that? Well, man, I'm such a bad pronouncer. Literary?
Yeah.
How did that happen? The most successful literary couple in America?
Yeah, they did. They named us that, and it just was an honor. We never really chased accolades or news coverage. We just work.
Right.
And they came to us, just like everything else. We just work. That's why business books sell so good, because people want to know the secret. What's the secret sauce? How you sell $1 million, so-and-so. How you be successful. It ain't no secret. You just work hard.
Right.
And you always know, how hard you can go, right? You know if you cheat yourself or not. Me and my wife don't cheat each other. We just go hard, because we know what we chasing. We not chasing this life. We chasing eternity. We want to be the best writers ever. I sleep with the best writer of all time, and my wife does the same every night. Motivation.
Do you ever get writer's block?
Yeah, I do. But the great thing about me not having another job, I can just switch scenarios.
Okay.
And if I'm stuck on this book, I just go to another book. If I'm in a dark place, I write about a dark character.
Right. Now that you're
Yeah, go ahead.
Now that you're starting to branch off into like television and doing more like production stuff, which do you enjoy more?
You know what? It all stems from creativity.
Right.
So it's not really a switch. It's like I'm still doing the same thing I love. I always would love books more, but I think I'm enjoying this Hollywood because, now, okay, we working on something I can't really speak about. I tell y'all that.
Okay, yeah, off the
but
record.
it's like, you be like, yo, Denzel should play him or Tyrese should play him.
Right.
Or, that's the fun part. That's the only perk I see with Hollywood. You can actually see the shit move. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about it, And we coming into the game as executives. So we didn't have to go in nobody's writing room.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
give your content away to someone else's name.
Yeah. We just coming in, and our agent is phenomenal. He won't accept no job that doesn't.
Who's your agent?
Kyle Loftus at APA.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm signed with APA and UTA.
Okay.
I have the best publisher in the country at UTA. Kevin Hart, DJ Khaled, Mariah Carey, Kanye. He did all their books too. So, Mark Gerald.
Hey, listen, you're in good hands. For people who don't know, when you talk about writing a book, and you said she asked you if you ever get writer's block.
Yeah.
How do you not to give all your sauce away, as you say, but
that's all good.
How do you write a book? Are you doing it on a laptop?
Yeah.
Are you writing with note, pencil, and paper?
Well,
how do you put together that shit?
To produce at this pace, you can't have a set way you write. If it ain't no laptop around, I write on a piece of paper.
Or your iPhone.
If I'm driving, I push record on my phone. If I'm sitting at my desk, I'm gonna type it away. So it's just like a gumbo of everything.
You're just a machine.
How many words you type a minute?
I don't know, man. I'm a bad typer, man, but I ain't gonna quit. I type with 2 fingers, right? People don't understand that. Yo, my nigga,
me too.
like that,
I'm here with it. I see all. I be like,
I be so embarrassed to do it in front of people and
about
shit.
To make
like,
me speaking, my nigga. I got you,
my nigga.
Get DP.
Jaquavis, put the thumb into the action. So I type 2 fingers.
Wait, no, I fuck with the thumb
That's
too.
For the space bar. That's the space bar.
Yeah.
You good.
Yo, I'm so embarrassed. I should have never said
No, you
that.
good. Come on, it's a whole bunch of us.
Well,
it's all good.
I type with the L's. We just, thumb and finger.
Type with L's, but don't take no L's. Come on
My
now.
nigga.
There you
Come
go.
on.
There you go. What is your advice to somebody? And I'll use myself for an example. I feel like I've been through so much in life that I could write a book.
Yeah.
I don't know about what, but I could write a book.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah.
The reason why what things that hold me back, I'm the worst speller, punctuation. Like, what do you say? Go ahead. Tell me.
I listen to you, man. I know a little bit of your story because I'm a fan of the show. I think you got a phenomenal story. And I'm gonna teach you how to write a book. I'm gonna show you how to write a book, right? All right, so if a motherfucker come to you and say, Pete, man, I want you to build this house, man. You like, nigga, I don't know how to build a house. But you can No, not even YouTube, baby. You can place this brick, right? And place that brick as perfectly as you can on Monday. Then on Tuesday, you take another brick and you place that motherfucker as perfectly as you can. You do that shit for 2 years, you will have a house. That's how you write a book. You know what I'm saying? You tell a nigga, yo, write a book. Thinking about it is hard. But you just got a little bit every day and be persistent and put your heart into it. You'll do it.
How do you feel about like reality TV stars or podcasters, musicians becoming authors? Like,
you know what? My wife, she got a podcast. It's called The Bitch Code, right? Yeah, and I'm not trying to plug. That's my
that's
baby.
cool.
You
That's
gotta
cool.
do that.
No, I'm
Yeah.
laughing the way it says the bitch code.
Yeah, it's the
What's
Bitch
it about?
Code. It's they just be talking shit, man. It's like the Drink Champs with females.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But she just interviewed Dr. Miami 2 days ago.
Really?
Yeah. And he's a reality star.
yeah.
But his story, when she kind of broke down his story, it made for a good, if you got a story, tell it. Because it's an audience for everybody.
Right.
Me personally, I don't really fuck with the reality thing, but I'm not going to say a person's story wouldn't be official.
But a lot of those people that do those books, they have like a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
Do you respect that?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's not a writer.
Right.
So it's cool, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't do
You've
it.
done that, right?
Absolutely.
You've been a ghostwriter, yeah.
Absolutely. Shit, I might have ghostwritten just as many books as I wrote. So, yeah, it's nothing wrong with it. Everybody's not a writer. It's okay. If you want your voice to be heard, You know,
How does that work? Like, do you get credit, or is it like really
it's optional.
Like real? Okay.
It's optional.
Okay.
You know, it's optional.
You know,
do you worry about when you're doing a project that's not with your name on it or someone else that your voice, that your internal voice dominates and then becomes? Are you worried about your voice being similar to your projects?
No, because the plots, like your DNA is in your writing. And when you ghostwriting for somebody, it's their story. You just been the conduit and you writing for them. Okay. With our shit, we got that special sauce. So I would never get some people ask me, do you feel a type of way if this book is successful and your name is not on it? I don't care because I wish the best for everybody. I know how it feel to lose. So I never hate on the win. You know what I'm saying? Write your story, man. Write it, and I wouldn't feel no type of way, man.
you wrote a lot of books.
Absolutely.
Right. You also ghost wrote a lot of books.
Yeah.
But to someone who's just writing one book or two books, like is the money really there for books? Because I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like how much money could really be made off of books? Not saying your type of books only.
Yeah. You know what? It's me and my wife do very, very well. We're blessed, you know. Yeah. I don't want to say
you got a Bentley. You got a Bentley.
Nah.
Okay,
come on. We ain't gonna talk about all that.
Okay, no
I just, we're blessed.
Okay.
Right. And even in the rap game, you have people that's at the top, and then you have people that's at the bottom. That's like in any genre. You're gonna have the cream of the crop, and you're gonna have the starving artists. And that's the way it is, So I can't say if you're going to make a lot of money because I don't know. I just know what we do.
Do you feel like print is dying, like with everybody using those like Kindle things and like
and also audio?
Yeah, like
just adapt.
Right.
Just adapt. That's it. Like our books sell on Kindle, on Audible. We just did a deal with Audible actually.
First of its kind.
It's so
tell
phenomenal.
People about this.
I don't know if I could really talk about it, but we're doing this project, a 3-book series with Audible, and only other people got the deal is us, Kevin Hart, and Mariah Carey.
That's dope.
Exclusive deal.
Yeah, exclusive. Audio, no book. And I can't say anything about it, but it's new, innovative, and we found a way to change with the times. So
I feel like I could imagine these stories being kind of like serialized radio dramas that people had back in the 40s.
Yeah.
And different voices, like will your voice be heard, or will you bring another voice to read from your reading?
Yeah, I ain't got the best voice, so we definitely gonna hire voice actors and
you got a good voice when you speak the hell up.
Oh, I do.
You gotta be a smooth pimp on one of them books.
Yeah. Hey, listen, if you need the Italian gangster, you let me know.
I'm gonna fuck with you.
If
I'm
you
gonna
need like
fuck
a
with you
baby mama or somebody Spanish, I could do that voice too.
Yeah.
Let us know.
You can roll your R's?
Yeah.
Mookie, Mookie, don't be over here bringing no pizzas.
Yeah.
Rosie Perez.
Listen, so with that audio deal, the first of its kind, is that something?
It was major.
Is that something that they approach you or you approach them?
No, they came to us. I mean, I have to give it up to my agent. I have a phenomenal agent. And like I said, me and Kevin Hart share the same agent. So I guess when they were doing the deal over there, they wanted to move into the fiction. And at the end of the day, in America, black fiction, me and my wife are the best.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So they started with us.
You've done really, really well, especially in like the urban demographic. But a lot of people feel like in order to really have true success, you have to cross over. Do you feel like that?
No, I am because I want to.
Right.
But no, like I've seen my life change because of writing street shit.
Right.
So I'm so proud of it. I say it until my face is blue. I love being from the gutter. Because all of those bad moments I went through, all the shit I saw, I could write about it from a real place. Like Pete, right? You was locked up, right? Mm-hmm. So when you in those jail cells for doing this crime and you read a book that's not really about it, they got bricks going for 80 bands. Mm-hmm. They, you know what I'm saying, doing shit that's not believable. That's not real writing. What we do, we bring that authentic shit. That's why the people fuck with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd never be ashamed of that.
Bro,
and we get money doing it.
People love, let me tell you something. That's one thing I I love.
Can you believe Bricks is going for 17.5?
No, Migos said that. I mean,
Nah, that's a different story.
that's a different
too.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, one thing in prison.
Bricks can't be going for no 17.5.
No, maybe
It depends where you
yeah,
at.
Yeah.
It depends where you at.
Really?
It's got to be cut if it's 17.
No, you can get a brick for 10. Well, let me not talk. This old shit. I'm talking about shit 15 years ago.
89. Yeah,
No. I'm 32, so it ain't 89. I was 5, but
Hey, listen, you young and blessed.
But listen, I mean, like, people got to understand when you talking that brick talk, right? Like, it goes to somebody getting it for 10. Yeah. Then they bring it upstate. Sure. They give it to you for 14.
14.
Then boom.
17,
then they 17. Boom. Then you put it in the streets for 22. Then that nigga flooded 30 a pop.
Consignment 30.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
So the plug. What is the plug getting a brick for?
Yeah.
I mean, these days I don't even know, and to be honest with you, I don't even care to know. But I will say this: literature in jail is important.
Yeah.
And I'm explaining to you why. The law library. Not only just to knowledge yourself about, there's people who beat cases by going to the law library.
Absolutely.
People who lawyered themselves and gained enough knowledge and information. And I love those type of people that have done that. Mm-hmm. But more importantly, I'll never forget when I was in the box, there was a book. It was on wheels. I guess a bookcase on wheels, and they would come by twice a week, and I would grab the biggest book possible. I was reading books at a speed limit because I was so bored in there. In the box, it's like you don't know if it's day or night, and it got me addicted to reading. And I read so many books to keep my mind sane because I was losing my mind.
Wow.
I mean, I was finding, and then if the book had any type of pleasure in it, then I would pleasure myself. But no. But when
you never reading Danielle Steele novels, getting all hot, rubbing his nipples. Don't know if it's day or night.
Listen, I want to say this with jail, and sometimes.
He was playing with the Hardy Boys.
Yo. No.
He only a Babysitters Club.
It's important. Think about it.
Goosebumps, giving him goosebumps.
Y'all crazy.
You said we're reading levels this. You said 4th grade. Give it to me now.
Listen to me.
This real
Listen,
fast.
it's important for these people to have. Well, let me tell you, this is a problem that I think people perceive people. You get locked up. Yeah. Whatever you did something wrong. Okay. I'm not talking about crazy triple, quadruple homicides.
Right.
I'm talking about people who made a mistake, right? And how the system is made to hold them down. So read while you're in there,
right?
And learn. And I'll tell you, I want to give a shout out to Colin Kaepernick. He was out in Queens a couple weeks ago.
Absolutely.
With a dude who I believe has a program called 100 Suits. And they were giving suits to people outside of parole in Queens. And you know what I love about that when I seen that shit? It honestly made me so happy. Being somebody who fucked up, thank God for my mother, because she bought me a suit when I came home. I couldn't afford it.
Right.
She bought me a suit. And here's the thing. I went away for pushing, making big money. I couldn't afford shit when I came home. So, you know what I'm saying? I told them, people out there pushing for outfit. So the point I'm trying to make is when you come home, the system, come home, stay home is very hard to ever do.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you why. Because you have a record. So it's hard to get a job. So when you come home and you try to get a job, you get turned down, you get turned down. But more importantly, you don't even have the proper attire.
Well, now I feel like it's different.
Well,
you got social media. You better go get you some bundles, start you a little Instagram, and get it going.
Okay. I could see that.
Nobody got to know you had a record.
I could see that, but what I'm trying to say is there's no aftercare to put you back in the world and make you correct. And I'm not saying make you like you do it for yourself, but the point I'm trying to make is these kids don't even have no suit. So Kaepernick doing that shit with a suit, now they can show up to a job interview looking fly, looking dapper. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it means a lot.
Say dapper again.
Dapper. Unless they get what?
The chopper suit.
I mean, look. Some people don't. Some people want to stay away forever.
One of the Steve Harvey collections.
Chopper suit.
I mean, those are one of those mellow suits from back in the day. But I'll be honest with you. When I came home with 17 people from New York. So, for instance, I was on a bus that came home, and who got released that day with me was 17 people that went to New York parole. 16 of them went back. I'm the only one that stayed home. And I'm going to tell you, I've seen it in front of my eyes, meaning like they got arrested on the weekend. never told their parole officer. Come in Monday. Next thing you know, put the cuffs on them. They're locked. Other people, I was in the elevator with them. They were like, yo, I'm looking for job after job. I'm going back to the block. And I was like, yo, try and figure it out. Yeah, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. And the point I'm trying to make is there's no aftercare. I always tell people this. When I was in after school, that shit helped me to be a better person. I was learning something after school. I was playing basketball in after school. I was tongue kissing girls in the hallways in after school.
You lying.
I'm telling you I was.
Now you over here getting played.
When they stopped doing after school in my neighborhood, that's when I feel like I just found myself in the neighborhood doing more and more bad things. Anyway, I don't want to get too much into that, but I do think that reading books is important, keeps your mind right. And I think even, a lot of your books I know float around the prison system. Yeah. And that's dope.
Yeah, we get love in the prison system, man. They really fuck with us because we coming from that place they came from.
Right.
So we just write about it. And that's like, it's like a glimpse. They get to see their old neighborhood through our words. Yeah.
Hey, listen. The story is dope, and we're gonna take a break right quick. Get yourself. I usually say get yourself a blunt or get yourself something to eat.
Nah,
or drink.
right now.
I'm gonna say get yourself a book.
Go get a book.
Go get yourself a book. And open a chapter. You fuck with bookmarks?
Actual bookmarks or as a company?
Bookmarks. No, like the bookmarks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm an author.
There you go. See,
You gotta just fold that page down.
You know
no,
what I'm
don't you
saying?
dare. You gotta keep it in mint condition.
Put a piece of paper
I love
in
them.
between.
They songs. I love mint condition. Come on now.
I'm talking about the
Come
fucking
on now.
quality
You better
of it.
sing that shit. Come on.
What the?
Come on, DP.
Mint condition.
Listen, Internet, we're sitting here with Jaquavis Coleman.
Wait,
I
say it
said it
again?
right. Jaquavis Coleman, right?
Jaquavis.
Jaquavis.
Yeah.
Jaquavis. We're sitting here with Jaquavis
3
Coleman.
syllables. Jaquavis.
Okay?
Yeah.
New York
My man.
Times bestseller.
My
Him and his
nigga.
wife got mad love. Okay? Did real good business with Birdman.
Hello.
Okay.
Rub them hands.
First with the Audible. Okay? Doing things. We'll be right back, Internet. Don't go nowhere. Cheer.
Yo, what's going on? This is Busy Bone,
This Crazy Bone.
Bone Thugs, and you listening to who?
The Premium Pete Show featuring Miss Lissa Knows.
Yeah.
Internet, and we're back. Sitting here with Jaquavis Coleman. I said it right that time. You got to give me credit for that.
You the man.
Okay. Now, off air, and I said I got to say it again.
Yeah.
Who better to write a book, or even I know you're doing some audio, or even I know you talk about maybe even film, to do something about Flint?
Yeah, you know what? I do want to do something based around Flint, which I am, but I don't feel comfortable making money off of the back of my people. Their pain.
All donation?
No, man, people think that shit funny. That shit ain't funny. My mama brushing her teeth with a water bottle, I don't think they should come to the city and make no type of movie. Come and fix that shit up.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say no. I just think that's so tasteless.
I respect that.
Right.
So tasteless. Yo, I'm telling you how Flint is. They got to pay their dues. They can't come in there just making movies like that without talking to the right people.
Right.
I'm telling you, man, we're going to turn... Well, let me not say that.
You don't do that. We get it.
You see what
though.
I'm saying?
We get it.
Yeah.
But
But you're right.
That's like somebody bringing a news crew to your mama's funeral.
Right.
Come on, you don't do that.
Right.
Let's fix this problem. Then let's...
Right. Putting all that money into the movie, put it into the town.
Yeah, then let's reflect. Then you can talk about the strife.
Right.
But you talking about it while niggas still got lead going through their veins.
Yeah.
Now,
I could have got a bag off of that. You know how many studios came to us and said, let's do this Flint shit. I'm good.
Yeah. No, I respect that. I respect that to the fullest.
Yeah.
You received the national publishing deal.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
as a freshman in college.
Yeah.
How the fuck did that happen?
Well, you know what? Okay, so I guess I got to tell you how me and my wife met and kind of lead up to the story. But I've been selling dope since I could remember. And I guess I was around 15 at the time. This white boy, I forgot how I got plugged with him. He said, I want a zip. I don't know what y'all call a zip
Ounce.
in New York. Yeah.
That's an ounce.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, he need a zip. So
Onion.
no, we don't like.
You're talking to the right people, unfortunately.
Y'all crazy. So he wanted a zip. So boom, I served him a zip of the software, right? So he came back. I need 2 zips. Boom. Sold him 2. Now at this time, I was so blinded by the money, and I'm taxing this white boy too. I'm like charging him way more than what. And he told me he was snorting it, but now that I look back, it was the overplay for the underplay. He just wanted to see how much I had, right? So he came back. Now I need a quarter. No, I think he said I need 4 in the baby. I need 4 in the baby. Boom. Then he said I need a quarter. I'm like, yo, this a 9-piece. So I go to serve him, and you know the police chirp, right? You know the sound when the police, no, not that, not the sirens, like on the little walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard the little, I walked to the car, I said, oh shit. So I turned around, I got in my car. So I'm like, yo, fuck it. I went out the parking lot. As soon as I got out the parking lot, I saw 2 black cars jump behind me. Boom. It was the narcs. Boom.
D-Tex.
Yeah. I'm going down the street called Clio Road. So I had this old school car. And me, man, I knew I couldn't get in a high-speed chase with the cops, man. So instantly, I swooped in the parking lot. The parking lot had a fence. Now, once you jump the fence, you're on the other street. So I'm thinking, like, I got a better chance on foot than in the car. So I jumped the fence, threw the 9-piece in the bush behind the house. I went to the main street. So they came, they tackled me, handcuffed me, put me on the curve. Now, the lieutenant came and said, I saw him throw something in the bush, go and shake it down.
Damn.
So, my heart dropped. I'm like, man, fuck. Now I'm finna go and, I'm finna get locked up. He went and checked the bush. There was nothing there. So the lieutenant said, I saw him throw it. It's in that bush over there. He went and checked the bush. Nothing there. So me, I'm looking like, what the fuck? They going to the exact place I threw it. They questioned me for like 30 minutes to an hour. I don't remember, man. I was sweating bullets. They had to let me go. They ain't find nothing on me. I went home. I got a call. I'm going to leave this girl name out. But a young lady called me, and she said, yo, I got a friend that want to talk to you. Her name Ashley. She put her on the phone, and she said, yo, you don't know me, but you ran behind my house today. And I saw it. I scooped it up. I got it for you. Right? Yeah. So I'm like.
That's a savior.
Yeah, so I hung up on her. Boom. I called the girl back. Like, who was that? She's like, yo, that girl Ashley. Yo, she got it. I see it. I said, all right, I'm going to pull up. I pulled up. She dropped it on my lap. Nothing gone. Listen, I fell in love with that girl at that moment. Because I'm from a place where loyalty is like, you got to earn it. And it takes years to get. But she
had an immediate
Yo,
loyalty.
she gave me loyalty. The first 30 seconds I
Yeah.
saw her, she gave me loyalty. So that was my bitch, excuse my language.
My gun from the narcs,
Yeah.
get my weed by
Yeah.
the park. What Jay said.
Yeah, so that was like, boom. I instantly was attracted to her, and we've been rocking ever since. So just to answer your question about the publishing deal, I was emancipated, right? I wrote a letter to the judge, and I asked him, like, yo, I've been in foster care all my life. I can take care of myself. I gave him statements. Like, I got this much money saved in the bank account. Boom. He let me be on my own. So at 17, I had my own apartment. And Ashley, her living arrangement wasn't the best. So I went and I talked to her mother. I sat her down. I said, look, I know I'm only 17. Ashley is only 17. No, but I'll take care of her. If you let her come with me, she'll never come back. I gave her some money. She let her come stay with me. So we 17 years old, both of us, senior in high school, in this small-ass apartment, right? But that shit was the best shit to us. We 17, and me and her having fun, so she fucked around and got pregnant. And for another 17-year-old, that shit kind of sad. Like, damn, we finna have a baby. We was happy. Yeah. We went to Walmart at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, getting the unisex shit, because we ain't know if it was a boy or a girl, but we were just happy we was having a baby, because I loved her, she loved me. We finna have a baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get rich doing this. I'm gonna have a 5-year plan. We all that. So this little ass apartment, we stacking up diapers, unisex clothes, cribs. She had an ectopic pregnancy. Aww. Like 3 months in, so she woke up, blood was everywhere. Damn. Rushed her to the hospital. So they had to do emergency surgery on her.
For those of y'all that don't know, y'all a little lost. It was a pregnancy in her tubes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And so they had to cut her open, take the baby, abort the baby.
Yeah.
So we went back home, and she was sore, and the doctor said, she can't move for 4 to 6 weeks, have her stay in bed. And my wife is so strong, but she was just crying every day. And I just couldn't stop her. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I just couldn't stop her. And my wife is like aggressive too.
What's her sign?
She a Leo.
Al, come on,
You know,
Leo.
you a Leo?
Come on.
All right, my nigga. All right, so she was a Leo. I say she was a Leo. No. She was aggressive. And she was like, no. I asked her, do she want to have a competition? Let's see who can write the best book. And she just was like, nigga, I could write a better book than you. I said, no, you can't. So she started to write a book. I started to write a book. So maybe like a week we switched. And it was the best shit I ever read. And she said it was the best shit she ever read. And that conversation just sparked this. I said, yo, if you put that in this and you use this character in yours and we start creating this book. And like, I swear to God, we did not leave that apartment. I'm telling you, we stayed in that little apartment, ate in, and just wrote this book. Man, we ran through the book maybe in 2 or 3 weeks. Got it done. By the time we got it done, she was healed up. We were so consumed in the book, we didn't even remember.
Right.
So, all right, she healed up. We had this book. We went to the bookstore. She started sending it off, right? Graduated high school, went off to college. Now, when I went to college, I went to this school called Ferris State University. Anybody from Michigan know that's like all white boys. So I'm taxing them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to sell weight. It wasn't really no big risk because I'm only selling little grams for them to sniff. So I used to keep all my dope in her room because, you know, the cops, or not the cops, the security, if something happened, they wouldn't run into her room. They'd run to my room. So I was driving back to Flint to cop one day, and she called me like, baby, turn around. I just got an email. A publisher out of New York want to sign this. We ain't got to do this shit no more. I said, all right. I turned around. I came back to the dorm. When I came in, she was over the toilet flushing all my shit down. I'm like, I grabbed her like, babe, what the fuck is you doing? She said, no, you ain't got to do this shit
Karen
no more.
From Goodfellas.
You know,
That was all we had, Karen.
No, it wasn't even like that.
Okay.
Because she was like, yo, we ain't got to do this shit no more. We finna go out to New York. They want our information to fly us out. So I'm like, shit, bet. Flush that shit down. Like, we ain't got to do it. So I think the next week we flew out to New York and they gave us, man, the contract was so small. I think it was like 2 books, $4,000. She flushed down so much, though. I mean, that was like, you know what I'm saying? So, but listen, I was mad, but that taught us to, we went to the publisher and we said, yo, fuck 4,000. We want 40,000. And he said, yeah, yo, write 10 books. I'll give you 40,000. And he was just playing. We went back home. I ain't had no dope, no re-up, nothing. And we wrote 10 books in like 7 months. We wrote it. And we took it back to the publisher. He gave us $40,000. And that taught us how to write at a rapid pace. And it also gave us a chance to flood our shit in the streets. So in New York, you couldn't go to a corner without seeing our books. We wrote off the jump. We wrote so many.
Yeah.
And like, that's what started our career. And I ain't sold a dime since. I ain't sold it and don't want to. You know, this is 12 years ago.
You said make money, not friends. Do you still believe in that?
Yeah. You know what? Okay, I got, you know, if you catch me on a Monday, I'm sorry, I think differently than what I think today. All right? What I think about relationships and love, people are going to hurt you, right? If me and you start building a relationship today, Pete, like this is my nigga, I fuck with Pete. At some point, you gonna do something that I don't like, or I'm gonna do something that you don't like. That's a given. People fall out because of that, but that's not life. You have to find people that's worth fighting for. That's what you have to do. Like, you have to find a person that's worth getting hurt for, worth crying for. Because you're going to move to a next friend or a next loved one and they're going to hurt you too. Just find that special person that's worth it. And make sure it's more good times than it's bad times. That's what I meant when I said make money, not friends. Like,
hey, listen, that's a gem, man. Yeah.
That was like, yo.
That was the
Take
gem.
the microphone out that stand.
what's up?
Drop that shit.
Throw that shit on the floor.
Yeah.
Now, so
Peter pay for it.
now, so as you're moving forward, you made all these books.
Yeah.
You know, you're doing the Audible.
Uh-huh.
You know, what are you exactly doing at NBC?
Well,
Can you talk about that?
I can't talk about the show, but I'll tell you what we're doing at both situations, right? We're developing an original, and it's so far from what people know us for. I'm so excited about it. I'm uber excited. And they gave us opportunity to be EPs and create the whole show, no help. And I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be like a runaway hit.
Now hold on for a second. They're throwing you into a big tank right now. I mean, are they giving you showrunners? Are they giving you
So,
staff to...
Well, okay, so I talked with Mara and Akil Salim. I have a Skype with them tomorrow. So they put people around us that kind of help us.
Those are people at NBC?
No, they're at Warner Brothers.
Okay,
so
Warner Brothers.
Right. So what we do, we ask a lot of questions. We don't, if somebody say, hey, if I can help you anyway, let me know. We use that. I'm going to go after you. You say you can help me. You say you're going to give me some advice. John Singleton, I can call him right now, and he going to tell me the best advice, right? And I got people like that in my corner where I could just call, and I'm learning as we go, but we're equipped for it. So, and Warner Brothers, they put the EP of Queen Sugar, which is Melissa Carter. They put her with us with that project. So we have her helping us, and she's a beautiful, intelligent woman, and we
Melissa's
we love her. Yeah.
Yes, they are?
Yeah, Melissa. Yeah.
So now that you're doing NBC. And BET, you said, right?
No, not BET.
Not
Warner Brothers.
He's not doing no EBT.
Yeah.
Come on, don't be doing that to my brother.
No, it's
That's
nothing
what
wrong.
that- no,
It's
you
nothing
did.
wrong with BET. We had talks with them as well, so it's nothing wrong with
Hey,
them.
listen, get that money. But what I do want to know is this. You grew up struggling, right? Then hustling.
Yeah.
Or as Dallas say, peddling or pushing.
Pushing.
Right?
Yeah.
But keep in mind, your mentality was a pusher.
Okay.
Now you turn that into positive shit, but your life and your bank account had to drastically change.
See, but look, man, niggas don't know, man. When you from the streets, you're getting all the education you need, man.
And that's the money.
Yeah, listen, like it was a guy named Cowboy. He was a wino that stood at the corner, right? And you know how they stand outside the store like, hey, you got a loose dollar? Little man, you got some change?
You got a case quarter?
Yeah. I would see Cowboy. Why, you know, a wino would ask somebody, if they look like they're about to say no, they go to the next person. Hey, man, you got a dollar? They say, but I would see Cowboy walk the person to the car, open the door for him. And when he get done with that, now he might miss 5 other people walking to the door, but he catered to that one person, right? And he usually would get more money than all the winos. And I asked him, like, Cowboy, why you work like that, man? Like, he said, listen, young boy, if you chase 2 rabbits, you might end up losing them both. So that kind of taught me business, right? Never chase 2 rabbits because you'll end up losing them both. That's basically what he was telling me. And those little gems that I learned in the hood, I apply it to my business now. So if you from the hood, it don't matter. Like, you learn shit that can help you later on in life. So.
No, it's a true success story, man. I mean, you know, hearing, you know, you from the bottom and, you know, and, you know, made your way up, you know, and to me, that's inspiring, you know, just to, you know, you could still be in Flint.
Yeah.
You still be pushing, you know, but you
I'm
know,
past that.
even just like, you know, what some tips would you give young people coming up that want to learn not only about book but making money? Like, what are you doing with your money? Like, not trying to get on your business, but are you investing in property? Like, what's some tips that you would give people to learn how to stay wealthy too? Is it just working hard and still creating, or is it doing some other things?
Well, I'm a creator, and I put people around me that's good in money management. My team is so strong. If I'm not particularly good in that arena, I hire the best at that. And that's what I do. Me and my wife have a team. We have a money person. We have our legal guidance. We have our agents. So we can be creators. So if you don't know how to do it, hire somebody that can do it and do it efficiently. That's what we do, so we can focus on the art. You know, so.
How do you guys keep it like spicy and like? Is it because you're so successful? Like you have the money to go on the vacation, so it kind of
No, we'd be happy. We'd be happy if we was in a box, baby.
It's because
like that's my nigga. When I say like I'm just like you, it don't like I'm just like you. Like just because I got the situation, no, that's my nigga. That's my best friend. We laugh, we kick the shit, and that's where our happiness lies. It don't matter about no money because we'd be just as happy doing something else. You know what I'm saying? If we was the managers at McDonald's, we'd still be happy because I'm with my nigga. So it don't matter. Like the jobs and the accolades, they ain't shit. Find you a best friend and marry him. You know?
I did that.
Yeah, and you the man.
There you go.
You smart.
Look
He is scared. You want to give him some words of encouragement?
No, Pete. No, I like Pete. A gangster.
He's scared
man.
to get married
Oh,
again
yeah?
because of his first situation.
No. Listen, I'm in love. I love my lady, and I mean, I guess you know, as
Take your time, Pete.
as
Take your
Beyonce
time.
has said, put a ring on.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring.
Yeah.
on it.
That's
Take your time.
okay. I'm
No,
thank
just
you, brother. Thank you.
just make her official, man.
Exactly.
If that's your woman, man, make it official.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like an ode to her.
He had sex in her pussy.
What's your sign?
With
Yeah.
no protection.
I'm a Sag.
I knew you was going to say that.
Yeah, I'm a
That's
Sag.
me
I'm a
and Pete.
Sagittarius too.
Oh, word?
And-
You sure?
All right. See, there it go, right there.
That's Pete and his wife.
He should
Oh,
legalize.
what?
Soon to be.
You should legalize with your girl though. 'Cause
You
y'all have
should.
unprotected sex.
Yeah, well, stop
Wait,
this
what?
unprotected sex. We grown. We grown.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
We grown.
Nah, I mean, marriage ain't for everybody,
And-
man.
and-
Marriage ain't,
No,
I mean,
no.
Now you have a kid.
First of
Is
all,
it Mary Jane?
who?
wait, what?
But that was saying some crazy.
No,
shit.
no, I'm just saying if look, I'm not telling you like to get married or nothing. I'm just telling you what makes me
Oh,
happy.
marriage
and what
ain't.
we do.
I thought you was doing a cuckoo like
Nah.
you went Mary Jane. I thought it was a call and stress. Sorry.
Looking back, you know, I mean, you still got a lot of life to live. You're young, you know, young and successful, and work hard for it.
Yeah.
But looking back, you know, is there anything that you would have done different?
I sold dope to my mama a couple times. Other than that, I don't regret nothing. Yeah. I sold dope to my mama a couple times. Oh, man. Did she short me?
Yeah.
You know how mamas is make it enough.
No, it wasn't like that. It was our
To
shit
give you
was kinda
18
different.
instead
Mama,
of
I
20?
used to smoke weed
Nah.
with my mom. She used to always come up short.
Nah, that
One time
shit-
she handed me $1 and was like, "Roll up." Wait a minute, no.
Nah, that's kind of
No.
different. It's kind of different. It's, I don't know.
You mean you wish you would have never done that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like selling dope no more. I don't like the idea of it. When I was a little boy and niggas used to come and serve my mama, you know how you little and you be nosy and you peek around the corner and shit. I used to just see the niggas come in and serve my mama. And I used to hate them niggas.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that fresh nigga. Right when I got older and I was serving this lady and I saw her son come around and look at me. And I knew that looked, I knew it so good. And I just hated that shit ever since then. I was like, man, I know he looking at me like I looked at them other niggas.
On the other side of the
Yeah,
spectrum.
so it's a bad thing, man. I hate cocaine.
I hate
you know?
cocaine too. That's
Yeah.
what ruined my life. Both of my parents.
Yeah,
On that.
I hate it,
Well,
man.
Cocaine sucks.
Yeah.
Heroin sucks too.
Drugs, man. That's why I never did drugs, man. I just was always addicted to money. And that's why I regret it, because me selling to my mama was an addiction. On her part and my part. So I
Right.
was just as wrong as her.
Right.
I was just a crackhead for money. She was a crackhead for
Yeah, I
crack.
mean, listen, we live in an age where we could call someone a crackhead that may not be smoking crack. You a
Yeah.
crackhead for this, you a crackhead
Yeah,
for that. You know
yeah.
what I mean? You're just a fiend.
It's a fiend, yeah.
You know, but
Sneaky
but
fiend.
Yo, what's interesting is like when you think about Flint, and then you transpose it to the opium epidemic we're having nationwide. It's only an epidemic now because it's white folks
Yeah.
that's ODing. All right, it's the Philip Seymour Thomases that's getting, or whatever dude's name is, that deaded himself. But when it was us, fucked up on dope,
Yeah.
leaning.
Yeah, super predators. Yeah.
You know, it wasn't no epidemic. It wasn't even cause for alarm.
yeah.
And the same thing rang out when, but again, watch when, because this thing that happened in Flint
Yeah.
is happening all around the country, where municipalities are not putting money back into the infrastructure, back into the, and that's how cities get developed over roadways and waterways.
Yeah.
If you don't keep that clean water, you eventually have that shit they had in Europe, that Black Plague shit.
It's bad, man.
Listen, as we wrap this episode up, you know, the Cartel, the
Yeah.
series of Cartel
Yeah,
was
it's
one of
phenomenal.
the biggest urban successes you
Ever.
know. Did that shock you?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, it did, man. But you know what, man? We was I say this a lot, man, but we always wanted to write to be great. Like, our goal wasn't to be the best black writers. We was going after Shakespeare. We wanted to be the best writers ever. So we just took that great writing and the great style and deep thought, but we just placed it in a street setting. So we're giving them real literature, and we just putting it in the street setting so people they love
Can
it.
relate. Can relate and see. But hey, listen, you're a great example of.
Thank you, Pete.
Most definitely, you're a great example. First of all, the passion you have, is really heartfelt. Especially when you talk about Flint, and especially what you like. That's one thing I like about you. Right off the bat, you could tell that you have a lot of passion.
Yeah.
And that must be the reason why you got so many fucking books that you put out. But I love stories like I love stories that people come from a point where then they change their life around and become something better than they ever could be. Because honestly, that's just my goal in life.
Yeah.
And I still try that every day. Yeah. I still try that. What happened, DB?
I said elevate.
Yeah, elevate. Yeah.
Elevate.
Now it's like you look at it like
I love this. I love the story you gave us too. Listen, no more dope, no more re-up.
Yeah.
What you gonna do now? Yeah. What you gonna do?
Yeah, we rode our way out the hood.
I like that.
Lead in our veins, nose lead on the paper.
Come on.
Yeah.
Talk that talk.
I like that. I sound like Coward now. I like that.
My nigga.
Where can people find you on social media?
Real Jaquavis. RealJaquavis.
That's on Twitter and Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And is there a website or anything?
Yeah. You can just Google our name.
Okay.
Google our name. It is there.
And pop the fuck up.
Yeah.
But listen. I wish you the best of success.
Likewise.
Continue to just pursue your dreams, man. 32, man. Fucking young, man.
Yeah. Thanks, Pete.
Most of you got a life ahead of you. Internets, listen. Anybody who could relate to being in the hood, hustling, pushing, as Dallas Penn wants to say, and then making it out and making something for yourself and really providing that life for your family. Providing that life for your family. Yeah. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
Giving the life to your, kids that you didn't get to live. And I just told you before, you said you miss your childhood.
Yeah.
But now you get to live that with your kids.
Yeah.
And it's a special thing, man. Sometimes life doesn't give you something. It gives you something to pass on.
That's right.
So, amen. Listen, Internets, make sure you continue to subscribe to us on iTunes. Follow us on SoundCloud. Leave them comments. Let us know. Hit up Jaquavis. Jaquavis. Listen, I may have said it right sometimes. And
it's
sometimes
cool.
Listen, the good brother.
You got Italian mouth.
Listen,
Jaquavis will let you live.
Forget about it. But listen, I love stories, like I said, like this that are inspiring. We're going to continue to bring you stories like this. Check for the brother, and we'll see you next episode. Internet.
Los Internetos.
Ow, y'all already know what it is. Beyonce signing out.
The Cartel. Peace.